Hey everyone, welcome back to Figures and Friends. I'm Brian, and today I'm going to introduce you to what built my passion for collecting figures and collecting movies. But before I do that, I just want you to please hit the like button and subscribe if you like what you see today. If you don't, well, then no biggie, no big deal. But if for some reason you have any questions or you want to just talk about what other things I may have or what you might want to see, please let me know in the comment section. I'll return any comments to everybody. But I'm going to make this quick. I'm not going to go into detail about a lot of them. But this is the passion that I had as a kid, was getting up on Saturday mornings and watching cartoons, all the varieties, all the different things. I mean, if you look behind me, these are just a few. You have G.I. Joe here, which I loved watching G.I. Joe. It wasn't really a Saturday morning cartoon, but I watched the Smurfs. I was even a dork watching those too. But I enjoyed a lot of different varieties of cartoons, but one of my all-time favorites was Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. It was just my real first true vision of seeing superheroes, and it was just great. And after I started watching this, and this is another one I picked up too. This is the old one. Obviously, this came out long before I was born. So, but I had to get it because obviously, I do like Spider-Man. So, but one of the other great ones that I love, and there have been a variety of different seasons on the Saturday morning, but this was like the very first one. I think it was 73 and 74 was the very first ones, but this was the first season of Super Friends, and it was one of my favorites too. I love the superhero visions, and this right here was the second season, which I really enjoyed also. So, and as they continue to come out, they just kind of put a different spin on it. And then obviously there was the Super Friends Hour, which, I was always watching these, and there was the second season, and, first time we ever saw really the Wonder Twins, and really the only time, and then, I also had, this was the next one in the order, which I picked up, which, I don't know, I was fascinated by Superman and Batman, and, who really wasn't when they were a kid, watching Saturday morning cartoons, and I loved watching the Super Friends. And then this series, part of the Super Friends, made cameos, was Plastic Man. I love this too. I mean, he just had a comedic, tone to his show, which, was funny, to see him, just crack jokes as he was, being a hero, but, and one of my other shows, which really wasn't a Saturday morning cartoon, but it was one that I really enjoyed, and was obviously He-Man. Everyone loved He-Man. For some reason, though, I never got the urge to collect the He-Man figures, though I have been thinking about it lately, but, we'll see, and then that was season 1, volume 1, and then there was season 1, volume 2, with that awesome Skeletor on the front. How can you not love that? So, and then there was season 2, volume 1, which there was only 2 seasons, which was a shame. They've come out with a variety of different ones lately. And then obviously season 2, volume 2, I just enjoy these a lot. And then obviously they introduced She-Ra, which, I had to get them. And they also have this awesome, kind of puzzle that if you put them all together is pretty cool, and I got that. And then there was season 1, volume 2. I don't have season 2, which it's a little expensive, so that's why I haven't gotten it yet, hoping to find it down the road and pick it up whenever I have a chance, hopefully not for a lot. And another series which I loved was the Thundercats. This is season 1, volume 2, yes. And right here is season 1, volume 1. And I still don't have season 2, volume 1, but I did pick up season 2, volume 2, which I don't know if you see them. That's pretty cool. You know, I mean, they made those pretty nice. You know, but I still got to get season 2, volume 1. You know, and one of my other favorite shows, which growing up as a kid, this kind of got me started on the fear factor, you know, kind of horror part, but it was a comedy, which was obviously Scooby-Doo. I mean, who didn't watch Scooby-Doo? I mean, I'm sure there are some oddballs out there. But this was really, you know, really the first season that I really loved this. And then right here is the Scooby-Doo movies that had a lot of the celebrities, you know. Who to have? It had the Harlem Globetrotters, Dick Van Dyke, the Three Stooges, Jonathan Winters, Don Knotts, Lauren Hardy, you know, plus many more, you know. But Scooby-Doo is one of my favorites. I don't really collect the movies that they make now to present day, but, you know, I still enjoy, you know, if they're on TV, I'll watch them. But one of my other favorites right here, the Flintstones. I love the Flintstones. I don't know why. It was just funny, you know. I don't no specific reason, but I really enjoyed it, you know. So now I'm really going to get into what formed my love, I think, for horror movies and science fiction and action, which one of them, which was a Saturday morning cartoon, was the Ghostbusters. I loved the real Ghostbusters. You know, it was comedic, it was funny, and it showed a lot of different monsters and ghosts and, you know, a lot of paranormal activity. It was just something, you know, that I really enjoyed, you know, and that really was the start, you know. And there were others. Another action series which I really enjoyed, martial arts, was obviously the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which, you know, you see kind of monsters like Bebop and Rocksteady, you know. I really enjoyed this, and I loved the martial arts and that. I used to love the Sunday Kung Fu channel and that, and I would watch a lot of that, but that was pretty awesome. And another one that I watched religiously on Saturday was the Dungeons and Dragons. It was a short-lived series, but I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed all the different kind of monsters and wizards and all that, and very enjoyable, you know. And one of my other favorites, which, you know, is along the same lines as Dungeons and Dragons and action, was Thundarr the Barbarian. This was definitely one of my favorites growing up, and, you know, so I you know, how could you not, you know, watch this on a Saturday? There's still some I want to get. Like, I'd like to get the Pac-Man. You know, I think there's only 2 seasons, which I don't have them. You know, I'd like to get, but there's one more I got. I just got it in the mail today, so I'm gonna do an unwrapping of sorts. I think if you know Saturday cartoons, you'll recognize this. It was something that was also right along the lines of Thundarr the Barbarian. I think you'll recognize it when I get it out. I finally got it. I've been wanting to get it. My wife bought me a gift card for Amazon, so I just went on and bought it. And that is the Herculoids. You know, this was also one of my favorite shows, watching on Saturday mornings. And there's an awesome set of toys, you know, of this show, and they are just ridiculously priced, extremely high in price. So I haven't been able to get them yet, but, you know, I'm hoping that down the road I'll find them, and, you know, I'll be able to pick them up, you know, because I'd love to have those figures. So that's basically all. Well, I have one more. I just found this one by accident. I didn't even know it existed. You know, I was on eBay just, you know, breezing through everything, and I see this, and I had to get it. Return to the Planet of the Apes, the cartoon. I mean, I never even heard of this. I mean, it says it came out in, what was it, 1970, 1975 was the first episode this came out. September 6th, 1975. But when I saw this, I have all the movies. I think you've seen the... I don't think I've shown the bust of Caesar from the movies that I got, but I will down the road. But I had to get this, you know. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm going to. So, but that's all, you know. And so these are what really built my passion up for collecting figures. You know, down the road, I'm going to show you my whole room here. You know, I don't really have, it's not a very big room, but it is stuffed full. And eventually I'm going to do a room tour and show everything. But that'll be down the road. And so, but all these cartoons really built my love for figures, you know, horror movies. I mean, I know Scooby-Doo wasn't really that scary, but, you know, as a kid, you know, seeing the ghouls and the goblins and all that, you know, it was a little creepy. But, so, I hope you enjoyed, you know, all of what I've shown you. You know, I really love them, and I really enjoyed them growing up. And, you know, I'm going to keep collecting them, and I'll probably keep buying more. And I hope you guys enjoy this video, because I really enjoy making them. I really do. I haven't made one in a little while, but this really is my passion, you know, collecting figures, collecting movies, you know. Movies to me are almost like a piece, you know, a piece of owning your own little world. And I really enjoy it, because I have thousands and thousands of movies, and you know, I know you can stream them, but, you know, everything goes off of streaming to bring on more. You know, I can watch any movie I want, whenever I want, anytime I want. So, that's why I collect them. That's why I buy them. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I loved showing, you know, the cartoons that really shaped my childhood. You know, when you're growing up, you say, I can't wait to be an adult. But once you get to be that adult, you know, you kind of miss that child inside you. And when I can watch some of these cartoons, when I think back to that, you know, or when I go to a convention, or I go to a store to buy figures or buy some movies, you know, that's just, I get a good feeling of my childhood back. You know, I get a real, you know, like that Christmas morning, you know, excitement. And, you know, I hope I could keep doing that for myself, and I hope I could do that for others. And I hope, you know, if you have any questions, you want to see anything, if you're wondering if I have anything, you know, just send me a message. I'll gladly get back to you. And, you know, I appreciate you watching the video. All right, everybody, peace out. And remember, you know, subscribe, please. Thank you.